Everyone please repeat. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, depending on how much time we have, I have selected 3 very, very special sections from the Chaitanya Charitamrita. It is from the chapter entitled The Opulence and Sweetness of Lord Sri Krishna. So this first excerpt is called The Transcendental Form of Krishna. So what's happening is, Lord Chaitanya is speaking to Sanatan Goswami, and he's explaining a particular verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam. So we pick up, he's giving a class to Sanatan. There is a very deep meaning in the word Tri Adishvara, which indicates that Krishna possesses 3 different lokas or natures. These lokas are Gokul or Goloka, Mathura, and Dwaraka. Krishna lives eternally in these 3 places. These 3 places are full of internal potencies, and Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is their sole proprietor. Previously, I mentioned that the jewels on the helmets of all the predominating deities of all the universes and Vaikuntha planets touched the throne and lotus feet of Krishna when those deities all offered obeisances. When the gems on the helmets of all the predominating deities collided before the throne and the Lord's lotus feet, there was a jingling sound which seemed like prayers offered by the helmets at Krishna's lotus feet. Krishna is thus situated eternally in his spiritual potency, and the opulence of that spiritual potency is called Shad Aishvarya, indicating the 6 kinds of opulences. Because Krishna possesses the spiritual potencies which fulfill all his desires, Krishna is accepted as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is the Vedic version. The unlimited potencies of Krishna are just like an ocean of nectar. Since one cannot bathe within that ocean, I have only touched a drop of it. Thus, when Lord Chaitanya was describing the opulences and spiritual potencies of Krishna in this way, there was an awakening of love of Krishna within Lord Chaitanya. His mind became immersed in the sweetness of conjugal love, and he quoted the following verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Here is the verse. To exhibit the strength of his own spiritual potency, Lord Krishna manifested a form just suitable for his pastimes in the material world. This form was wonderful even for him, and was the supreme abode of the wealth of good fortune. Its limbs were so beautiful that they increased the beauty of the ornaments worn on different parts of his body. So we have nice picture of Radha and Krishna to meditate on. Lord Krishna has many pastimes, of which his pastimes as a human being are the best. His form as a human being is the supreme transcendental form. In this form, he is a what? Cowherder boy. He carries a flute in his hands, and his youth is new. He is an expert dancer, and all of this is just suitable for his pastimes as a human being. My dear Sanatan, the sweet, attractive, transcendental form of Krishna is so nice. Just try to understand it. Even a fractional understanding of Krishna's beauty can merge all three worlds in an ocean of love. Krishna attracts all living entities within the three worlds. The transcendental form of Krishna is shown to the world by Krishna's internal spiritual energy, which is a transformation of pure goodness. This jewel-like form is the most confidential treasure of devotees. This form is manifested from Krishna's eternal pastimes. The wonderful form of Krishna in his personal feature is so great that it even attracts Krishna himself to taste his own association. Indeed, Krishna becomes very eager to taste it. I don't know about you, but when I look in the mirror, I don't want to associate. This is what I do when I go in the mirror. But Krishna's form is so attractive, he wants to embrace it. Indeed, Krishna becomes very eager to taste it. Total beauty, knowledge, wealth, strength, fame, and renunciation are the six opulences of Krishna. He is eternally situated in these six opulences. Ornaments caress that body, but the transcendental body of Krishna is so beautiful that the body beautifies the ornaments he wears. Therefore, Krishna's body is said to be the ornament of all ornaments. Enhancing the wonderful beauty of Krishna is his three-curved style of standing. And above all these beautiful Krishna features, Krishna's eyes dance and move obliquely, acting like arrows to pierce the minds of Srimati Radharani and gopis. And when the arrow succeeds in hitting its mark, their minds become agitated. The beauty of Krishna's body is so attractive that it attracts not only the demigods and other living entities within the material world, but it attracts the personalities of the spiritual sky as well, including Narayan, who is the expansion of Krishna's personality. The minds of the Narayans are thus attracted by the beauty of Krishna's body. In addition, the goddesses of fortune, Lakshmis, who are the wives of Narayan, are the women described in the Vedas as most chaste, but they are also attracted by the wonderful beauty of Krishna. And elsewhere in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, when Lord Chaitanya goes to South India, he stays at the home of Venkata, and there is a discussion, and Lord Chaitanya is teasing him, saying, your work, because this Venkata, he worshipped Lakshmi Narayan. Lord Chaitanya was his guest, so he said, dear sir, how is it that your Lakshmi wanted to enter the rasa dance and she couldn't? And Venkata Bhatt couldn't answer. So he was teasing him. Lakshmi wanted to enter. No can do. Okay, we'll leave it there. Favoring the gopis, Krishna rides on the chariots of their minds. And just to receive loving service from the gopis, Krishna attracts their minds like Cupid. Therefore, Krishna is also called Madana Mohan. Very good. The attractor of Cupid. Cupid has 5 arrows representing what? Well, not the senses. The arrows represent the arrows? No, the objects of the senses. Smell, taste, sound, form, and touch. So those are the arrows of Cupid. But Krishna is the owner of these 5 arrows, and with his Cupid-like beauty, Krishna conquers the minds of the gopis. Although they are very proud of their super excellent beauty. But becoming a new Cupid, Krishna attracts their minds and engages in the rasa dance. When Lord Krishna wanders in the forest of, with his friends who are on an equal level, there are, what also accompanies the cowherd boys? Cows. How many cows? Unlimited, exactly. That's exactly what Bhagavatam says. Unlimited cows. This is another of the Lord's blissful enjoyments. When Krishna plays on his, all living entities, including trees, plants, animals, and human beings, tremble and are saturated with jubilation. Who wants to hear the sound of Krishna's flute? How will you do that? What does Prabhupada say? How will you hear the sound of Krishna's flute? Where is it hiding? No. It's chanting in the Maha Mantra. So we're not chanting this Maha Mantra for no reason. We're chanting this Maha Mantra because one day when you're chanting, you will hear the sound of Krishna's flute. What it says here, you will tremble and you'll be saturated with jubilation. So keep on chanting. Prabhu, when should I stop chanting? Not until you hear the sound of Krishna's flute. Haven't heard the sound? Keep chanting. But the trick is, once you've reached that stage where you're hearing the sound of Krishna's flute, will you stop chanting? No, you'll chant more. That's Krishna. Krishna wears a pearl necklace. Where did we hear about the pearl necklace? Somewhere else. What's that? Pearl necklace is in Bhagavad Gita? Oh, yeah. But I'm talking about the pearl necklace that Krishna wears. Where else do we hear about that? Next month, we're going to have a whole month meditating on that. Yes. What do we celebrate in Kartik? Damodar. Remember the song? And his pearl necklace shook. Why is it shaking? Yeah, so what is Krishna feeling? Fear, yes, he's trembling. She's got the stick. He doesn't want to get beaten by his mother. Yes. Krishna wears a pearl necklace, but it's good that you remembered Bhagavad Gita. I'll give you a ding for that. That's good. Even I didn't remember that. You guys did better than me. Good. As pearls are strung, Sutre Manigana Iva. Good. This is why you're the advanced class. You came on time. Those who come late, they're not advanced. You're advanced. Come on time. Okay. That pearl necklace appears like a chain of white ducks around his neck. The peacock feather in his hair appears like a, what do we see sometimes after a rain? Rainbow. Yes. And his what color garments? What color? Yellow. Yes. He likes that yellow. His yellow garments appear like lightning in the sky. Krishna appears like a newly risen cloud. What's that name? Ganasya. Gana. Krishna appears like a newly risen cloud, and the gopis appear like newly grown grains in the field. Constant rains of nectarian pastimes fall upon these newly grown grains, and it seems that the gopis are receiving beams of life from Krishna, exactly as grains receive life from the rains. Where is that in Bhagavad Gita? No. Chapter 3. All living beings subsist on food grains, but not today. And these food grains, how you need what? It was just rain. Right. But how does the rain come? Sacrifice. Very good. And Manish Maharaj, what is the only recommended sacrifice in the age of Kali for 10 points? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You are now a PhD of Namahat. Very good. All right. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, is full in all 6 opulences, including his attractive beauty, which engages him in conjugal love with the gopis. Such sweetness is the quintessence of all his qualities. Shukadeva Goswami, the son of Vyasadeva, has described these pastimes of Krishna in Srimad Bhagavatam. And hearing the descriptions, the devotees become mad with love of God. Just as the women of Mathura ecstatically describe the fortune of the gopis of Vrindavan and the transcendental qualities of Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu described the different mellows of Krishna and became overwhelmed with ecstatic love. So, when Krishna left Vrindavan, right, who took him? Akrura. So when Krishna was walking through Mathura, the ladies got their first glimpse of Krishna, and they all said, now we understand how fortunate the gopis are, because they have been seeing Krishna every day. This is their first chance to see Krishna, and they're like jealous that, oh my God, the gopis get to see him every day. We're only getting now. Lord Chaitanya then grasped the hand of Sanatan and reciting the following verse. What austerities must the gopis have performed? Because with their eyes they always drink the nectar of the form of Lord Krishna, which is the essence of all loveliness. And that form is not equaled or surpassed. What is that word that means no one is equal to Krishna and no one's greater than Krishna? PhD. Very good. Excellent. That loveliness is the only abode of beauty, fame, and opulence. It is self-perfect, ever fresh, and unique. The bodily beauty of Sri Krishna is like a wave in the ocean of eternal youth. In that great ocean is the whirlpool of the awakening of ecstatic love. The vibration of Krishna's flute is like a whirlwind, and the flickering minds of the gopis are like straws and dry leaves. And after they fall down in the whirlwind, they never rise again, but remain eternally at the lotus feet of Krishna. Oh, my dear friend, what severe austerities have the gopis performed to drink his transcendental beauty and sweetness through their eyes in complete fulfillment? Thus they glorified their births, bodies, and minds. The sweetness of Krishna's beauty enjoyed by the gopis is unparalleled. Nothing is equal to or greater than such ecstatic sweetness. Even the predominating deities of the Vaikuntha planets, the Narayans, do not possess such sweetness. So if you remember from Nectar of Devotion, there are 4 qualities that Krishna has that Narayan doesn't. So one of them is the extraordinary beauty of Krishna. Narayan is all beautiful, but Krishna is even extra more. So that's one of the 4. He plays the flute, which attracts all living entities. He has amazing pastimes, such as his Baal Lila and Rasa Lila. And Krishna is surrounded by devotees who have spontaneous love and affection for him. 4 special qualities of Krishna. Therefore, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Mattak Parataram, there's no one superior to me. And these 4 things nails it. Who loves Krishna? You're not raising your hand, Maharaj. Come on. You're amongst friends. You can... Yes, we're all trying, obviously. The vivid evidence in this regard is that the dearest consort of Narayan, Lakshmi, who is worshipped by all chaste women, gave up everything in her desire to enjoy Krishna, being captivated by Krishna's unparalleled sweetness. Thus, she took a great vow and underwent severe austerities. The quintessence of Krishna's sweet bodily luster is so perfect that there is no perfection above it. Krishna is the immutable mind of all transcendental qualities. In his other manifestations and personal expansions, there is only a partial exhibition of such qualities. We understand all his personal expansions in this way. Both the gopis and Krishna are complete. The gopis' ecstatic love is like a mirror, and that mirror becomes newer and newer at every moment and reflects Krishna's bodily luster and sweetness. Thus, there is a kind of competition, and since neither give up, their pastimes become newer and newer, and both sides constantly increase. So, the gopis look at Krishna, they become ecstatic. Krishna looks at the gopis, Krishna becomes more ecstatic, the gopis become more ecstatic. They become more, it just goes on and on. The transcendental mellows generated from the dealings between the gopis and Krishna cannot be tasted by means of fruitive activity, yogic austerities, speculative knowledge, regulative devotional service, or meditation. This sweetness can be tasted only through spontaneous love of liberated persons who chant the holy name of the Lord with great ecstatic love. You know Lord Chaitanya is going to emphasize chanting the holy name because that's his program. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. To be continued. Kamlesh ji.